Okay, I'm back. This time I'm in the side room here. And I told you some of these books are in a theme, like a few of those others I've already showed. But I got a few others here too. I just started going through a few. I got the full set of John Cleeve's Spaceways series. This is volume number one. Uh, 1 through 19 in a row. I still got them in the plastic wrap the seller put them in. I got 18 of them from one seller, but number 18 I got from somebody else. The first seller was missing the one copy, so I had to get this one separate, so it didn't come in plastic. But anyway, full set. I'll save. I won't show all of them. I'll save a little time. I found this book inside the Funhouse, edited by Resnick, Mike Resnick. Science fiction stories, open mouth clown face. I like a lot of science fiction, especially short stories, and this one caught my eye because it reminded me of another book I didn't have, and it made me have to search that one out. I guess you probably already know which one I refer to because it looks very similar to this. And guess what? Boom. There you go. John Stone, The Devil's Laughter. Yeah. See, yeah, very similar, don't they? I believe that's that's should be the only one I have in that series. I might have had another one, but I think I got rid of it if I did. Let's see, I'll show you this one here. This one was very hard to find. I found it once, and the seller canceled on me and didn't send it to me. Eventually, I found it again. I think they published a new edition for it. I think is the reason I found it or something. Anyway, they came shrink wrapped, brand new, and I'm reluctant to take the shrink wrap off of it because I've already read it on the Kindle version, which I can't believe it actually came out on Kindle. Here you go, the Bible 2 comic book, uh, Volume 1. Hail to the King of the Jews, baby. I guess it's credited to Z.M. Thomas and Amelia Wu from Trepidation Comics. If you could, I don't know if anybody can find it anymore, because I had such a hard time finding it myself. But if you can find it, I highly recommend it, as long as this doesn't offend you, because it is a very good comic, one of my favorite ones. Yeah. Let's see here. This is just a little journal. I'm reluctant to write in it. It's based on the Stephen King book. See, the artist is Chad Bourne who did this. I forgot the name of the series. Yeah. Anyway, you'll recognize it because those are the fish off the third volume of that series. Let's see. All right. We'll just go right along. Rocky 1, Julia Sorrell, based upon screenplay by Stallone. Rocky 2, Rocky 3, and Rocky 4. I I had a chance to buy these a long time ago on a flea market. For some reason, I passed on them. They were like $5 or $10, no more than that for the whole set. Don't know why I didn't get them. I don't think there's a 5, but for some reason, I think there was another book in that set. This is all I've been able to find. Yeah. Nice short books. Should be no problem to read them. Lawrence Block and Getting Off. Yeah. And you start to see the theme of this room here. Yeah, you'll see. I'm not much of a mystery reader. And even though Block is one of the better ones, I probably won't read it. I can just keep it for the title. Alright. David Morrell, First Blood. Can't go wrong with that. Of course, Rambo, First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3. And let's see here. Science Fiction Series, Science Fiction Hall of Fame, Volume 1, 2A, and 2B. Box set. Found this at a book sale at the library for $4. Guess I might have got a deal on that. And at the time, the longest time, I thought those were the only ones. And then I got to thinking, maybe there are some others. It's been long enough time has passed. And I did find a Volume 3. And since I found a Volume 3, I looked and said, look, I found a Volume 4. And as far as I know, that's where they stopped. They didn't do any more. If you're a science fiction reader, or even if you're not much of a science fiction reader, you can find these. That's about as good as stories as you're going to find that's in those. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of good science fiction stories, but you usually can't go wrong with those. There's so many good ones in there. Yeah. There's the stiff things again. Show you that so I can get to these others. Mating, Norman Rush. Don't know anything about it. I just got it for the title. Anna Kavan, Ice. Nice thin book. A little over 100 pages. Dear Charlie, Indy Gomes. Got this one mainly because one of the characters is Charlie, and the other one is Sam. And I happen to have a brother named Sam. It's kind of odd. So, interesting there. Let's see. VHS. Absurd, Odd, and Ridiculous Relics from the Videotape Era by Pickett and Pruer. Just very weird VHS tapes. It's more of like a coffee table book than anything. Yeah. Just got it there because it's odd. Careers for Animal Lovers. Louise Miller. This one I could probably put up. That didn't really help me much. I got it for reference, but it hasn't really helped me much. Nature is the Worst. E. Reed Ross. 500 Reasons You'll Never Want to Go Outside Again. some interesting tidbits in here. Okay. Let's see here. Move these back. Here we go. The Taint by Patricia Wallace. Another one from this room's theme. You start to see more. Harry Harrison, Montezuma's Revenge. I can't believe I actually found a book with that title. Joseph Lambaugh, Floaters. Gary Brandner, Floater, no S. Touch Wood, edited by Peter Crowther. Yeah, a bunch of good authors in here in these stories. Should be interesting. John Wyndham, Jizzle. If that ain't an odd title for a book, I don't know. Charles Fritsch, Horse's Asteroid. I like little puns. Get these back in here. We'll go in. All right. This is a lettering book. And it's called Please Don't Do Coke in the Bathroom. There's a lot of humorous sayings in here. It's supposed to help you to write fancy letters, but I gotta just use it as a sign. Let's see. Where we go here? I Hate My Selfie, Shane Dawson. Bunch of essays. Anderson Prunty, Failure as a Way of Life. Anatomy of a Failure by Harlan Ullman. Another one I got as a title, probably not going to read it. Eddie, What in the Hell by Leonard Hall. I also have a brother named that. And the synopsis is very similar to what's happened in his life. He made a little laugh when I got that. How to Slowly Kill Yourself and Others in America by Kais Lehman. There's Elizabeth Kubler-Ross on Death and Dying. I recognize that as being a pretty famous book in the field. I'll probably wind up reading this one. Just noticed somebody dog-eared the book for some reason. Ian Reed, I'm thinking of ending things. Final Exit, Derek Humphrey. I Hate Myself and I Want to Die, Tom Reynolds. The 52 most depressing songs you've ever heard. And the one I'm told is the most depressing, Gloomy Sunday, is not in here. Go figure on that. Misery and Death and Everything Depressing, C.V. Hunt. Vagina Monologues by Eve Ensler, because why not? Ain't Worth a Shit, Robert Essig and Jack Bantry. Let's see, did he? No, I don't think so. I ordered this from him. Usually authors sign their stuff. I think I told them not to, though. Whenever they give me the option, I tell them not to. Because I'm not that big on signatures. Because people that do like to sign books, they'll wind up signing by the hundreds, if not the thousands. And the whole point in signing a book is to raise the value of it. When you do multiple signings, and the signature is so common, it defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Yeah. But when they're wrote to you, like put your name and it gives you a little note or whatever, and then that's kind of special, and I can see that. All right. You Are a Complete Disappointment, Mike Edison. All right. The Catalog of Fantastic Inventions, Carolman. As you can see, there's some wacky things in here. Another coffee table type book. Yeah, once you look through it, it's not much to see anymore than that. Oh, yeah. Beavis and Butthead. This sucks. Change it. Big fan of theirs. Mary Roach. Stiff. Bizarre Botanicals. Another good book to flip through. This one's by Larry Mellichamp and Paula Gross. So I like weird flowers and plants. It's good to flip through that and look at them. Andrew Vachss, I guess that's how you say it. Batman, The Ultimate Evil. This was a pretty good book. And it pretty much is the ultimate evil about Batman in the real world, if he was in the real world, tackling a real world issue. Charlie Moy, Peter Feebleman. Another one I got because it says Charlie. Let's see. Another one I don't know if I'm going to keep here for very long. Michael Chaplin, I Couldn't Smoke the Grass on My Father's Lawn. Is that Charlie Chaplin's son? Yeah, it appears he is, yeah. Sister, Poems by Nicole Brown. I've already read this one, and poems are pretty good in that. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Marlene Zuck, Riddled with Life. Friendly Worms, Ladybug Sex, and the Parasites That Make Us Who We Are. A lot of people don't want to remember that we're not even 100% human. We're more parasite and animals stuff that are living in us than we are us. And then you can take into account all the water and stuff. And on top of that, we're probably only 30 to 40% human. The rest of it is everything else. Yeah, we'll start on the bottom here. Alright. Another Beavis and Butthead. This book sucks. This one's called Reading Sucks. It is a combination of Encyclopedia, Ha Ha for Hollywood, The Butt Files, and Chicken Soup for the Butt. And then I got some comics collections. The Greatest Hits. And then I got a Trash Can Edition. Holidays and Confused. And Wanted. I don't know how many other Beavis and Butthead things there are. I'm sure there are more. Oh, no, that's forgetting something. Dave Barry. Live right and find happiness, although beer is much faster. I like anything Dave Barry. He's very, very good. He has written a few novels. I've liked every one of them. And he started writing with Ridley Pearson some juvenile books. Peter Pan series. I think there's at least 4 of them. I think I got 3 of them. Haven't read any of them, but I'm sure they're good. Another Beavis and Butthead catalog. The Fantastic Inventions of Nikola Tesla. And Bizarre Plants. Just got a William M. Bowden Jr. Something like that. Another good book to flip through. Let's get these back real quick. Alright. Got a few over here. Paul Tremblay, Growing Things. And other stories. Another Emil Cioran. This one's Trouble with Being Born. I've already read that one. Hex Rated. Jason Riddler. Gallery of Horror. Edited by Charles Grant. And Gwendolyn Butler. Coffin for Charlie. Moonwalking with Einstein, Joshua 4. Mark Ryden, Blood. A collection of a lot of his, some of his art. Nice book. Feels good in hand. Nice, good size. The Resurrectionist, E.B. Hudspeth. Yeah. Let's see. Basically an anatomy book for mythical creatures, I guess you could say. This is a body art coloring book from Christopher Triana. I was not able to get the novel that went with this. They have since stopped publishing the one with that cover. They got a new edition out now. Nuclear Weapons Operation Manual. Yeah, it's not really Haynes, but I like to get weird things like this as if they are from Haynes. So they got like kind of like a parody, but they allow their name to be used. These are going to be a little tricky here. Graham Masterson, Plague. Kind of fitting nowadays. This one was a riot. Greg Sisko, Donald Trump, and the Hairpiece of Evil. I highly recommend this one. This one was a kick. Transcendent number 1. This one's edited by K.M. Spara. And Transcendent number 2. This one's edited by Boji Takix. They are stories and articles, probably articles too, written by trans people to give them their due. Because they can write too, why not? We got another CV Hunt. This is Cockblock. Another one, and it's called Ritualistic Human Sacrifice. Also a Hunt. Who put this one out? Somebody in my book group had something to do with this book. I forgot who it was. Doesn't seem like they have a name here as far as who's involved with it. Although it was signed by somebody. Yeah, just some initials. I don't know who. And, anyway, Treasure Chest. It's one that was put together for charity. And there's the signature. I ordered it straight, whoever it is, I ordered it straight from them. They had a copy left. It's good being in a book group sometimes. You can and you can get some things like that. It's gonna be tricky here. How to Build a Nuclear Bomb, Frank Barnaby. And of course, this is strictly a satire. Even if it wasn't satire, I doubt if anybody's going to be able to collect the materials to do so. Rob Zombie, Lords of Salem, with B.K. Evanson. Kill Someone, Luke Smitherd. A Space Whiskey Death Chronicles by William Vitka. I highly recommend this one as well. I've read this one, and all the stories were very good. I stumbled across this in the library, and I said, well, I have to have a copy of my own. This is a very, very nice book and interesting cover art too. Gustav Davidson, Dictionary of Angels, including the Falling Angels. I like all kinds of offbeat reference books, because I never know enough. Yeah, hold on. Got one more, it looks like. It's the tricky one here. Yeah. It's holding everything together. Alright. Weapons of Mass Destruction. Martin Miller. Oh, there's a bookmark in here. I didn't know that. It's just showing off some things that exist. Another reference book, so I know not to talk like an idiot when I write things. If I decide to use these types of things. Alright. And if you see that, I might as well show you that to you. I'll just go ahead and zoom in over here. If I can. No, I can barely see the darn thing. That is a Country Porn from Chinga Chavin record album. I found that from a seller in Canada. I don't know. I mean, there are others that have come out, artists that have come out since then, that are even worse and more raunchier than he is. Wheeler Walker, I believe his name, and a bunch of others. I may have the name a little wrong. But yeah, a bunch of them. I think even there's a country artist that might have a couple of underground albums. I forgot his name. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. Let's see. I don't see anything else. Got it all this time. Yeah. went way over this time. I'm sorry about that. Because this was basically one or two shelves, I just left it alone. I'll try to break the when I go to the bookcase again. I'll break that apart, get into smaller sections. Well, thank you for watching, and see you next time.